Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Time to take that walk and go see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Thanks a bunch for stopping by, I do appreciate it. Today's beer comes from Treehouse Brewing. Oh yeah, this is their juice project, a double or imperial IPA, however you want to call it. This one comes in at 8.4%. This was sent to me by Pat. Pat, thanks a bunch. And underneath of it says it was put in the can on 12/4/20. So about 6 weeks old, 5 to 6 weeks old. Should be really tasty, kind of fresh. The guy on the front reminds me, it looks like Bernie Sanders has put his finger in an electrical socket. His hair is all standing up. So, and Bernie Sanders has been in the news quite a bit recently, and everybody's posting his image with him, all with his gloves and everything on, and then putting it in their background and all that kind of crap. So it's kind of funny. So let's jump over. And these guys are from Massachusetts, so if you're in the vicinity, you have to go to the brewery to get their beers. They don't distribute it, and they sell out everything. People stand in line to get them. I told you that bunch of. Juice Project is an imperial IPA by Treehouse Brewing Company. Deviating from our customary process, we utilize a small amount of hop extract in the kettle and save the entirety of the hop onslaught for the cold side of the brewing process, featuring the most substantial dry hop of any Treehouse beer to date. The total hop volume is actually reduced in comparison to beers of similar stature. The result is staggeringly juicy with a soft bitterness and monstrous drinkability. In lieu of sincere tasting notes, I'll just let Dan on the canning line description of Juice Project speak for itself. It tastes like an orange creamsicle mimosa. Sounds pretty appetizing. Well, I've had quite a few of the dreamsicle style beers. Usually they have lactose and stuff introduced into them to get that sweetness and stuff. So we see what this one brings to the table. So we've got everything. We don't have any IBUs. We got the ABV on the can, and we got the date on the can. That's the two most important things for me in this style of beer anyway. Plain Jane silver can with a stick-on wrap-around label. Once again, thanks to Pat. I do appreciate it, sir. I know this is going to be a tasty beer, guys. Very cloudy, very hazy coming out of the can. It is a plain Jane silver can with a stick-on wrap-around label like most of their stuff is. Alright, that's about all we can get in there right now. About a finger of head on there. Oh, that's an awesome looking beer there, guys. Very cloudy, very hazy. Looks like a New England style beer. Not a bright orange color, but close enough for me. What do you think? To the nose we go. Oh, yeah, I'm getting the oranges and the vanilla. It does smell like a creamsicle or a dreamsicle. So a lot of people call it a dreamsicle, some call it a creamsicle. You get the oranges, the vanilla, and all that in the taste and aroma. It smells awesome. It smells really good. And I don't think they introduced any lactose. It doesn't say that they did. So let's see if they've come up with something without putting lactose in it. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Pat. No, not quite to the super sweetness like the ones, the dreamsicles with the lactose in it, but pretty close. Pretty close. Alcohol is super well hidden for an 8.4%. Wow. Very, very well made beer. And if you're lactose intolerant, maybe this would be your choice. because a lot of those creamsicle, dreamsicle type beers have lactose introduced into it. So maybe this will be the alternative. Definitely getting the oranges and the vanilla in there. Maybe a little pine, very citrusy. Tangerines. Maybe a slight hint of some tropical fruit notes, but the tangerine orange vanilla is standing out more than anything else to me. Very nice, very tasty. These guys don't make any crap. They don't. The only drawback, you have to go to the brewery to get them. So unless you're in that vicinity, you're SOL, unless you have somebody that's going to trade you or send them to you. Alright, it's all in the glass, guys. Let's go sip on it. It's cold out of the fridge and let it warm up like I always do. And I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sitting on it for a while. Yeah, got decent lacing on the glass here. Not outstanding, but the outstanding beer in it. It is pretty tasty. I enjoyed this. The alcohol is super well hidden for an 8.4%. I'm getting the orange and tangerines and the vanilla. Nice citrusy notes. Very, very pleasant beer to me. These guys don't make a bad beer. I mean, I don't think I've ever had a bad beer from these guys. They know how to make a really tasty beer. So, final chug. Another one in the long list from Treehouse worth picking up. I don't think you could buy a bad beer from that brewery, guys. It just won't happen. It just won't happen. So if you can get by the brewery and pick up something, I'm sure you'll find it very, very tasty. Everything that has been sent to me has been very enjoyable, guys. You can't go wrong there. You cannot go wrong with a Treehouse beer. So that being said, not quite to the 10 to me. I like the lactose in my particular one. That's just me though. That's just my opinion. That gives a actually like a candy, not a candy bar, but a dessert bar. I mean a dreamsicle, creamsicle in the glass. And this one's not quite there, but still very, very tasty. 98 for me. And if you say it's a 10, I wouldn't argue with that. So 98 for me on this one, guys. Over to Beer Advocate, they say 94. I think it's a little better than a 94. And over to Untapped, they have it at 4.48. And that's in their upper A range too. Not quite the best numbers I've seen over on that side. So I'm in pretty much agreement with it, with Untapped on this one. It's an A beer, but not quite to the A plus scale. So this is the Juice Project, Citra and Mosaic. 2 awesome hops. Very, very tasty, well-made beer. Worth picking up if you can get your hands on it. So, if you've had Juice Project from Treehouse, let me know what you think. Till we meet again. Let's go see what's in the fridge.